Hello, my name's Joe Johnson and I've been working in the field of sinus infection and sinusitis for many years. The purpose of this video is not to sell you anything, rather it is to inform you, to tell you information about sinus infection and sinusitis that neither your drug company nor your pharmacist or the drugstore will tell you. The fact is, and I want you to think about this, I don't want you to believe me. The fact is, sinus treatments do not work. And you think about it. If you're suffering from a sinus infection, you go to the doctors or you go to the drugstore and they'll either give you antibiotics, a nasal spray, a decongestant, some kind of antihistamine or steroid. They will give you a drug to reduce your sinus infection symptoms, and 9 times out of 10 your symptoms will go away. And then within a month or so your sinus infection has come back. So you go back to the doctor or the drugstore and you buy with your hard-earned money another sinus infection treatment. They'll give you another drug and it may reduce your symptoms and you think, thank God for that, I feel better. And within a month or so your sinus infection comes back and it goes on and on and on. And all the time you are in misery. You'll have sinus headaches, you'll have problems with your hearing, you'll have sore throats, you'll have terrible nasal congestion and snot and sinus pressure and all this pain. And all the time this is going on for months and months and you're trying all kinds of different things. Now there's a very good reason why these sinus treatments don't work. It's because they're not addressing the cause of your sinus infection. And the cause of your sinus infection is not, there's nothing wrong with your sinuses. 99 times out of 100, there's nothing wrong with your sinuses. And I'll explain. You see, did you know that just on the average person who's clean and hygienic, the average person on one hand alone, you've got 150 different species of organisms or creatures or bacteria, yeast and molds just growing on you quite naturally, happily, and your body is happy to be covered in these organisms. In fact, your health depends on you being covered in these organisms. They're on the outside of you and on the inside of you, and they're in your sinuses. And it's a very natural, delicate balance. And the thing that stops these creatures taking over your body is your immune system. Now the immune system, it's just 2 words, but in actual fact it's thousands and thousands of activities that your body gets involved in to keep everything in balance. And it knows what to do and it knows how to do it. It just naturally, silently just gets on with the job of stopping these creatures taking over your body. But if your immune system is weak, then you're in trouble. You can get a cough, a cold, influenza, or in your case, a sinus infection. Now the sinus infection drug, whether it's an antibiotic or whatever it is that they're giving you, it kills off the infection in your nasal cavities, in your sinus cavities, but it doesn't do anything to boost your immune system. In fact, because these drugs are so powerful and often very toxic, they will actually weaken your immune system, which means that your sinus infection will come back even quicker. And think about this. If these treatments did work, there would be no such thing as chronic sinus infection, because chronic means over a long period of time. Well, if this treatment works, how could there be such a thing as chronic sinus infection? They obviously don't work. They don't work. So now you're thinking, well, or you may be thinking, well, what am I going to do about it? Well, it's simple. Simple. I can very quickly, or you can very quickly, get rid of the symptoms of your sinus infection, because if you're in pain, you've got headache, you've got full of snot, you want to get rid of it. That's the first thing. You can do that. And I'll show you how to do that. But the second thing is also simple. To boost your immune system is not that difficult. It's quite easy. Now, to get rid of your sinus infection symptoms, you've got many choices. As I say, you can go to the doctors, you can go to the drugstore, you can try these home remedies, you can do what you want. On this site, I recommend a product called Sinus Doctor because it has the least impact on your immune system. It will get rid of your sinus infection symptoms very often the first time you use it, within a few minutes. Use it 3 times a day, it'll be gone within a week. But if that's all you do, your sinus infection will probably come back. Okay? So the first thing, get the Sinus Doctor remedy. That'll sort out the symptoms. But then the bigger job is to boost your immune system. Now, what I'm going to tell you now, you might not want to hear, but it's better than suffering from a sinus infection. The first thing you need to do is start eating some fresh vegetables. It's that simple. Take a multivitamin every single day. Just a pill, it's not a big deal. Put the vitamins into your body. Put minerals into your body. I'm not selling you vitamins, I'm not selling you minerals. I'm just saying go down to your drugstore and buy them, or go down to your local health store and buy some. It will make a big difference. By the time you're using the Sinus Doctor, you'll get rid of your infections, but you're boosting your immune system at the same time. So start eating fresh food and vegetables. Cut back on eating refined foods, especially refined sugar. It's in all kinds of soda or pop, it's in candy, it's in all kinds of cakes and cookies and biscuits. Sugar is everywhere. Try to reduce sugar because that harms your immune system. So just eat fresh vegetables, have a multivitamin, have a multimineral, drink plenty of water. Now, another cause of, a major cause of a weakened immune system is stress. Now, the chances are you're stressed, because I'm stressed most of the time. Most people are stressed. You might be overworked, you might be worried, you might have money worries, relationship worries, health worries. Reduce your stress. Consciously tell yourself or remind yourself to reduce the stress. Maybe learn to meditate. There's loads of free meditation classes online. Or just go for a walk. But remind yourself not to worry. And it works. Very quickly your immune system will start to become stronger, especially if you take the multivitamins. And it's that simple. That is how you get rid of a sinus infection. Yes, use a natural remedy. That's what I would recommend because they have least impact on your immune system. Get rid of the symptoms. But there's just then, when you get up in the morning, take a multivitamin, take a multimineral. Remind yourself not to get too stressed that day. Just remind yourself. Be a bit kinder to yourself and your body. And your sinus infection will be gone in no time. All right, thanks very much.